Hello, and welcome back to the Business First Creatives podcast. I feel like it's been a minute since I've given you a really good, juicy solo episode. And so today's topic is hot, y'all. We're going to talk about Black Friday sales. Now, I don't think that I've ranted and raved on the podcast about my hate relationship with Black Friday, but if I have, I apologize in advance because you're going to hear it again. I promise today's episode is going to give you some good information on top of my ranting. I'm bringing this topic to you on the podcast because yesterday, I think I got one too many emails from one of the service providers that I follow talking about how they can help me prepare for my Black Friday sale. I hate Black Friday. I hate sales in general, like the act of discounting products and services. I am not one of those people that loves shopping on Black Fridays for the deals. In fact, I think that as a society, we are training people to not purchase anything in the month before Black Friday because what happens if you buy it and then it goes on sale? Like you're going to be angry. I know I would certainly be angry. And so I feel like we are training everyone to just wait to see if there's a sale. And so it really does mess up like the natural flow of our sales, if you will. So for example, this week I have finally ordered stickers for the Business First Creatives podcast. I absolutely love them. I ordered a sample with a tagline and a sample without. And I put up a poll on Instagram, in case you haven't seen it, to ask which one people preferred. And then I almost went and placed an order for 100 of these stickers. And then I realized, no, Colie, Black Friday is around the corner. Like you should just wait and order them then. This is what happens in this season. And we are continuously teaching our clients not to buy things in case things go on sale. As a consumer, I was always irritated at the number of Black Friday emails that I was getting, how my inbox was bombarded. I mean, just signs just everywhere. This is also not related to like the fact that Black Friday creeped into Thanksgiving on Thursday, creeped into the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Like I feel like the sales and the advertisements are coming earlier and earlier every year. And now that I'm a business owner, I feel like I am getting bombarded with the let me help you with Black Friday so far in advance because you do need to prepare for your Black Friday sale. You need time to plan. So that's actually what we're going to be talking about today. Because one of the things, or I guess like one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make related to Black Friday is that people are just discounting their products and services. You know, hey, you can buy my course for 40% off on Black Friday. By the way, I'm not doing that. So that's not me. That's not the CRM blueprint for creatives. That is not what I'm saying. But I do think a lot of people just try to see how big of a discount they can offer because they think that the bigger the discount, the more likely it is that someone is going to buy. And let's be honest, I think they're really hoping that people will impulse buy, which if you haven't heard the latest episode from the self-care series from Makeda Newton, I highly recommend that you listen to it because we had a really lengthy conversation about impulse buying. And when it comes to Black Friday, I am definitely not an impulse buyer. I think that if there's something that I've had my eye on, that I've been watching, that I've been thinking about getting, and then it goes on sale, I'm more likely to buy it than if it's something that I've just discovered, you know, something that I see as 60% off limited time discount. Like those kinds of things just don't hook me in, but maybe they hook you in. Let's get to what I want to talk about today, because if I'm telling you not to discount, what is it that you should do for your Black Friday sales? So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Some of them are things that I am thinking about doing because I will admit I have not created my Black Friday sale yet. I have thoughts, I have outlines, I have email templates that I am currently editing, getting ready to go, but I don't have a final plan. And so part of this podcast episode is, hey, maybe by the end, if I'm telling you what I'm possibly going to do, I will have formulated a plan and I will be like, yes. It's really my goal. Sometimes I talk to you guys about things just to motivate myself. That's my little secret. The first example that I want to give you is offering a limited time new offer. Now, this only works if you've got one in your back pocket, but I happen to. So let's say that you have this offer, something that you have wanted to offer and test, and you haven't done it yet. I think Black Friday is the perfect opportunity for you to launch this new offer. Whether it is a new ebook, it's a new course, it's a new service. This is when all eyes are looking for things to buy in our industry and also like for people's personal lives. So, for example, I think you guys all know that my bread and butter is a full system setup done for you, whether that's in Dubsado or it's in Honeybook. But if this year has taught me anything, it is that a lot of people are actually not ready for a full system setup. And so I get the question a lot, okay, Colie, I'm not ready for everything, but where should I start? And so I've always said that you get the biggest bang for your buck if you start with your booking process. Because if you can optimize your offer and streamline the booking process, you are going to get more of your leads to say yes. That is going to bring you more cash in hand. And that's going to free up time and opportunity for you to do more marketing in your business. So I've been thinking about this smaller offer that I want to do, which is only to set up your booking process. So, not your onboarding process after, but the true booking process where you make an offer to someone, you follow up with them, and you actually get the sale. And it's something that I have been thinking about offering now for 6 months. And so, Black Friday is the perfect opportunity to launch it and talk about it and just see how it goes. So, my first suggestion is that you do a limited time new offer. All right, let's talk about offer number 2. This is the one that I personally think will get you the furthest, but it's something that people don't tend to do, and that is a booking bonus. Now, I want to take a step back and tell you that when it comes to my yearbook plans, and if you're unfamiliar, as a newborn photographer, I offer my clients the opportunity to book more than one session in a year. So let's say that they want a maternity session, a newborn session, a 6-month session, a 1-year session. I bundle all those together and I call them yearbooks. And the fees that you pay for them are slightly discounted from my normal session fee. And I am doing that because you are committing to hire me 3 or 4 times in a single year. I love doing this, but even with the discounted session fees, sometimes people still need one more nudge. And that is where my 48-hour booking bonus comes in. What I will do is once we have had a consultation call and I know that you are considering a yearbook plan, I offer a 48-hour booking bonus that is an album. And so if you commit to the yearbook within 48 hours of me sending you the proposal, I will make you a yearbook album completely free. I don't have that many people that inquire about a yearbook and then don't book, but I certainly think that this booking bonus has a lot to do with it. So if we take that same idea and we translate it to Black Friday, what kind of booking bonus can you offer on top of your regular services to get people to commit? So, if you are a website designer and you offer, I don't know, like a 5-page VIP day setup, maybe you offer one additional page that you will create if they book during that holiday period. Now, whatever time or whatever cost this booking bonus is going to be, that needs to be considered in your offer. I mean, guys, don't offer someone a $500 album if you're only selling a service that's worth $1,000. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I do want you to look at the cost of the booking bonus, both time and like hard cash, and make sure that it makes sense for the service that you're selling. This is going to be most successful for people who are already looking at your services, you are already in their radar, and they just need that extra push to commit. Now, I think that scarcity can go a long way, but if you haven't really built that scarcity in your business, this might not work. I know a couple of people that their Black Friday deal is that they are simply opening their schedule for the new year. And so think about it. The fact that you have trained your clients to wait until Black Friday, the moment that you open up the schedule so that they can get one of your limited slots. I mean, there's not even a sale. There's not a discount. It is simply, if you want one of my spots for the next year, this is when you have to pay for it and commit to it. And so if you have a business like that, that might work for you. All right. The third thing that I want to suggest to you is creating a new bundle if this is appropriate for you. So let's say that you are offering one main service and you've got this other service that really goes well with the first service, but not a lot of people end up purchasing that second service. Have you thought about bundling them together for a specific Black Friday price? I know I'm trying really hard not to use the word discount. Maybe this one does actually involve a discount, but the sale is going to be bigger. And so you can probably absorb a small discount on this bundled product or service. All right. So I just want to give you a recap. The first example that I gave you was a limited time new offer. The second example that I gave you was a booking bonus. And the third example was to bundle complementary service and products. So now that you've heard all three of my ideas, are any of these sparking something for you? Do any of these sound motivating for you to start planning your very own Black Friday sale? Again, guys, you could always just discount your current offers, but I really want you to get a little bit more creative than that. And actually, before I give the recap, let me just add in one more bonus idea specifically for photographers. It includes a discount, but not on your main service. If you are someone who is using an online gallery service where you can sell physical products, have you thought about having a sale specifically on your products? Now, I think that you can still take some of the ideas from earlier in this podcast and run with them, or you could actually run a product sale concurrently with one of those. And in this case, I do think that the discount should be very splashy to get someone's attention. But I don't mind you discounting your product so much, because if you're doing your margins right, you should have already made a good amount of money off of the initial photography session. And so anything that you would make off of a product sale on Black Friday should just be a bonus. You should be able to set up a sale in any online gallery software that you are using. But for those of you that are PickTime users, the Black Friday marketing automation app is releasing soon. So I do want you to run into PickTime and make sure that all of your pricing margins are good before you start working on your Black Friday automation app, because this is what's going to help you take the biggest hands-off approach to your Black Friday sales. So now that I've given photographers this one bonus idea, there are a few things that I want to leave everybody with. Number one, if you have not been preparing for your Black Friday sale, like, you need to start today. Because one of the things that I can guarantee you is that I don't think I've ever seen anyone plan a Black Friday sale the week of Thanksgiving and be successful. You need time to create the offer. You need time to create the marketing assets, and you need to be able to test everything. Guys, this is the systems and client experience strategist in me yelling at you. Please do not throw together a sale at the last minute and not test your funnel. That is making sure that all of your emails look like they should. They are all firing at the appropriate times, and that your booking mechanism, like the actual thing that you are using to charge people money, please, for the love of God, make sure that it works. Because there's nothing worse than putting together an awesome sale without fully testing your system. You need to test your system and then ask a friend to test your system. All right. I hope that this has given you some ideas. If you have decided what you are going to sell on Black Friday, I would absolutely love to hear it. Please drop into my DMs on Instagram. It's at Colie James, and tell me what you've got planned. All right, that's it for this episode. See you next time.